हेलो एवरीवन एंड वेलकम टू योर ओन चैनल केशव झा किंग्स लैब। आज जो मैं करने वाला हूँ ये है हमारा वोकैब्स का पार्ट 6। इससे पहले मैं ऑलरेडी 5 पार्ट ला चुका हूँ। मैं प्लेलिस्ट का लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दूंगा। और मैंने जो 26 जुलाई को जो आपका एग्जाम हुआ है 2021 में, उसका भी सॉल्यूशन डाल दिया है, तो मैं उसका लिंक भी डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में डाल दूंगा, आप वहां से देख सकते हैं। तो आज का जो हमारा कॉन्सेप्ट है वो है फ्रेजल वर्ब्स। ठीक है, आज का हमारा कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है? फ्रेजल वर्ब्स। फ्रेजल वर्ब्स के बारे में हमें आज पढ़ना है और बड़े आराम से पढ़ेंगे, सीख के पढ़ेंगे, अच्छे से पढ़ेंगे। बिना किसी देरी के स्टार्ट करते हैं कि फ्रेजल वर्ब्स होते क्या है। अ फ्रेजल वर्ब इज अ ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड दैट फंक्शंस एज अ वर्ब। यानी फ्रेजल वर्ब क्या होता है? ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड होता है, पहली बात तो ये। और ये क्या होता है? ये फंक्शन करता है एज अ वर्ब। इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ अ वर्ब दैट इज कंबाइंड विद अ प्रीपोजिशन और एडवर्ब और बोथ। यानी एक ऐसा, ये क्या होता है? ये इसके अंदर एक क्या होगा? वर्ब होगा, उस वर्ब के साथ एक प्रीपोजिशन या एक एडवर्ब हो सकता है, या फिर ऐसा भी हो सकता है दोनों ही हो। यानी कि ये बात तो पक्का है कि वर्ब होगा, वर्ब के साथ क्या हो सकता है कि प्रीपोजिशन हो या एडवर्ब हो या फिर दोनों के दोनों ही हो। ठीक है, ये तो मूछो वाला आदमी बन गया। देखो, मूछो वाला आदमी बन गया ये तो। द मीनिंग ऑफ अ फ्रेजल वर्ब इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द मीनिंग ऑफ इट्स सेपरेट पार्ट। यानी बोलने का मतलब ये हो सकता है इस वर्ब का मीनिंग अलग हो, इस प्रीपोजिशन का मीनिंग अलग हो, और ये दोनों जब कंबाइन होते हैं इनका कंप्लीट मीनिंग बिल्कुल ही अलग हो। द पार्टिकल दैट इज द प्रपोजिशन और एडवर्ब कैन चेंज द मीनिंग ऑफ अ वर्ब कंप्लीटली। जैसे कि क्या बोला हुआ है? पास और अवे। देखो, पास का मतलब होता है किसी के पास से गुजरना, ठीक है, पास या रास्ता देना। और अवे का मतलब होता है दूर। लेकिन दोनों का मिलके क्या मतलब हो जाता है? मर जाना, डाई। ठीक है, वैसे ही पास गुजरना, आउट बाहर। लेकिन इसका मतलब क्या होता है? लॉस कॉन्शियसनेस, यानी कि बेहोश हो जाना। इसीलिए जब बच्चे बोलते हैं ना आई पास आउट माई 10th, मुझे बड़ी हंसी आती है। सीरियसली, आई पास आउट माई 10th क्लास, आई एम 10th पास आउट। ठीक है, तो फिर वहां पे बड़ी हंसी आती है कि पास आउट का होता है बेहोश होना चाहिए। आई एम 10th पास आउट, समझ जाओ आप। वही पास अप की अगर मैं बात करूं तो ये होता है डिक्लाइन एंड अपॉर्चुनिटी। यानी एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है उसको मना कर देना, ये हमारा क्या कहलाता है? ये हमारा कहलाता है पास अप। अब अप का मतलब ऊपर होता है और इसका मतलब अपॉर्चुनिटी को हटाना होता है। लेकिन बताओ, कोई भी मीनिंग है जो हम लोग कर रहे हैं अभी तक? तो फ्रेजल वर्ब्स क्या होते हैं? मोस्टली स्पोकन स्पोकन इंग्लिश में यूज किए जाते हैं और इनफॉर्मल टेक्स्ट में यूज किए जाते हैं। और ये फॉर्मल लैंग्वेज में बहुत ही लेस अप्रोप्रिएट होते हैं। पर अगर आपको वोकैब्स अच्छी कर दे तो वो तो दोनों तरह की होनी चाहिए। तो इफ यू आर राइटिंग अ फॉर्मल डॉक्यूमेंट और एन एकेडमिक एसे, जैसा कि आप लोग अपने पेपर का एग्जाम का आंसर शीट लिखोगे, तो उस वक्त मत ये फ्रेजल वर्ब यूज मत करना आप लोग। आप ट्राई करना, यू शुड अवॉइड इट। यू शुड ट्राई टू अवॉइड फ्रेजल वर्ब्स and use a more formal alternative instead. That means you need to work on your formal language, not the phrasal verbs, because phrasal verbs are informal. Okay? Phrase. Then people ask why then we have to learn phrasal verb if we don't have to use it. Here is your answer. Phrasal verbs have to be learned because many of them are idiomatic, idioms, and you cannot deduce their meaning. So if you have no knowledge of phrasal verb, it is possible that you cannot understand. Deduce means understand. Okay? You cannot understand the meaning of the text of the language. Okay? So what are the advantage of knowing phrasal verbs? So why do we like to know, or why we have to work hard for phrasal verbs? Here is the reason. Spoken English is literally packed with phrasal verbs as it is, because spoken is informal most of time. So if you want to communicate effectively, you must learn to use phrasal verbs. Okay, because it make phrasal verbs will give you so many new ideas to create your sentence more attractive. Okay, moreover, phrasal verbs change the language and make it more friendly, easy to understand and easy flowing. But of course, formal writing is not easy thing. So that's why while writing we avoid phrasal verb, but while we are speaking we can use phrasal verb frequently, and it is totally correct, absolutely correct. Another advantage of knowing phrasal verb is that you can easily substitute a string of long words with a single phrasal verb. that if you have a long word, a long sentence, you can use with 2 or 3 words. Okay, this will make the conversation natural and fluent. Because no one likes to hear the long sentences. Everyone likes to learn short words. Okay, so it will make your conversation natural and fluent. If you learn at least the most used phrasal verbs, you will definitely increase your overall fluency and understanding. Okay, so here is the list. The first phrasal verb that we are looking at is look. So what is, if we are talking about look after, so it means to take care of. That you have to look after a kid. You have to look after your parents. So you have to take care of your parents. Look into. If you are investigating something or if you are examining something. Okay. To find out more about something in order to improve the situation or to investigate or examine. Like a detective will look into the matter. Okay. Look out. Look out is used so many times in so many Hollywood movies, also in Bollywood. It means to be careful. Okay. To avoid imminent danger. Like you should look out for yourself. You should be careful for yourself. Now look for. To search for something or someone. Like if you have seen a movie called National Treasure, in that movie, National Treasure 2, that is the book of Eli, in which they, while they were on Mount Rushmore, they say, look for a eagle symbol. Look for. So that means you are searching for something. So if you are using look for, you are searching for something. Look through. That means to examine something usually quickly. Look through. Like when we read a text and we want to find a specific word, we just look through it. We just examine it very quickly. Look up. Look up, that is to search for information usually in a book. Okay. So if you want, I will look up in, I will look in encyclopedia or Wikipedia. That is, I want a piece of information that is in the book. So I will use look up. Then look up to is to admire someone. My child look up to many great people. Something like this. Like if you have seen the interview of late Chadwick Boseman, he always said in his interviews that I look up to Denzel Washington. He used to look up to Denzel Washington because he admired him. Okay, then look away. To turn your eyes from something. You don't like something, look away. It is used in so many scenes when someone is torturing someone at that time. Now, if you have a bring word, so here is a bring about. Bring about, that is cause it to happen. If you want, if something is happened due to some reason, then it is bring about. Bring someone round. That means make him conscious again. Bring someone out. If someone became unconscious, he just became बेहोश हो गया, then you have to make him conscious again. होश में लेकर के आओ. Bring up. Bring up is you can be used raise a child, cause something to be considered, vomit. Both for all things it can be used. ठीक है. I bring up the kid myself. That is a raise a child myself. ठीक है. Bring up the file. Cause bring up the file which caused this. Okay. Then bring down. Bring down. Cause to be lower. Bring down the ladder. This and that. Bring off. Cause to be successful or success in an attempt. I bring off in one at first try. At my first trial. Bring on. Bring it on. We have heard this so many times. Bring it on. The Rock says, bring it on. Bring on. So lead to, help to, produce. Okay. Bring out. Bring out, cause to appear clearly, publish. Or bring in, to introduce. Okay. Now, if we have put, so put away. Place an object in its proper location. So put away. Now put the object where it should be. Okay. Put back. Return the location where it come from. Okay. Like in Wonder Woman movie, we heard that when the wish stone was there, they say put back. Put back. That means just put it where it was earlier. Return it to that place. Put down. To write down the piece of paper to criticize and humiliate. Like if you have Watch the movie Ratatouille. Ratatouille or Ratatouille. I know, I don't know. I have bad pronunciation of that movie name. Ratatouille or Ratatouille. That is one of the names. So in that movie, when the critics write the his statement about the restaurant, then he says, I when I put down my pen, when I put down my pen, it means when I write on a piece of paper, put forth or forward to come up with a idea, plan, proposal, or consideration. Put off to delay something or procrastinate, okay, or to make bad impression. So put off. Now put on, of course, put on is to start wearing or using. Put on clothes or something like this. Put out, extinguish, publish, or inconvenience something. Extinguish, put out the fire. Put out the article in the newspaper, publish. तो अगर हम पुट थ्रू की बात करते हैं, पुट थ्रू, तो पुट थ्रू का मतलब क्या होता है? टू ट्रांसफर और कनेक्ट समबडी ऑन द टेलीफोन. दैट इज आप यू वांट टू गेट कनेक्टेड with someone on telephone. That's put through. Put through. Okay. Put someone up. That is to give somebody a place to stay at your home. Okay. Or to encourage or persuade the person to do something. That is to basically you are either encouraging someone or you are giving them a place to stay. Okay. Put up with. That is to tolerate or accept an annoying situation or behavior. That I have put up my differences aside, that I have accepted this thing. Take. Now we are talking about take. That is a take after. Take after is to resemble somebody else, unusually a family member. That if you are looking like something or you are working like someone from your family, that is take after. Take apart, to disassemble something. Take apart, that is someone is doing a work and you are doing a very different work, a totally different work. That is take apart. Now take back, to admit a wrongdoing. That if you are doing something wrong, you are accepting it. Take someone in, to allow someone to stay in your house. Put up with, put someone up, that was also to let someone stay in your home, and take someone is also to allow someone to stay in your home. Take something in, to observe something. Okay, that if you are sitting in a seminar, it is good if you take something in. Now take off. Take off, of course, to leave to the ground and fly. Of course, because the plane always take off, the aeroplane always take off. To become popular or successful, or to leave a place quickly. Colloquial. That is take off. I have to hurry. I have to take off. That means I have to go from here. Take over, to take control of something. We all know about this. Take up. Take up is to begin a sport, hobby, or a challenge. So take up a challenge. Take someone on, hire or employ somebody, or fight or compete against somebody. So that is take someone on. Either you are fighting or you are hiring. Take someone out. That is go with somebody to a restaurant or a movie and pay for their food or tickets. It is important. Pay for their food or ticket. If you are not paying them for their food or ticket, you are not taking them out. You are coming with them. If you are taking someone out, you have to pay for it. Okay? Take something out. That is to remove something from a place. That is our habit. Now there are some very easy phrasal verbs that are bear with someone is to be patient with someone. If you are being patient with someone, you are just tolerating him, you are bearing him. So bear with someone. Be up to something, that is you are involved in something strange or a prank, or you wanna try something. To change hands is to go from one person to another person. Okay. Now to change color, that is to turn pale, usually when caught guilty. So when you find that someone is guilty of a crime, they change color. To cut short, to sum it all. To cut short is to sum it all. That is whatever you are describing, just make it quick, sum it all, and speak in a short time. To cut short. To do away with something, that is to discard something, that is just to throw away something. To be all ears, that means ready to listen. I use this so many times. I am all ears. I am all eyes. I am all ears, that means I am ready to listen. I am all eyes means I am ready to watch. To fight it tooth and nail, that is to fight every bit. Whatever you have put everything in your fight, that is a tooth and a nail. Fall apart, that is break into pieces. If someone lost their job, break their heart, then you feel like you fall apart. Okay? Fall back on something, rely on something during emergency. That if you are in an emergency, you calling someone, that is you are fall back on something. Get ahead, to move ahead, get success. Just ignore the past, get ahead. Get along, compatibility, we will get along good. A teacher or a student should get along. To hold good, to be true or valid. Okay, so if you want something to be true, you say to hold good. Hang on, wait for some time, we all use it. Hang together, that is get along. When two people get along, they are happy together, they are a hang together. Not hang on a rope. Hang together, be together. Because people think hang is like फांसी दे दी साथ में. No, it's not that. It's get along. Okay. Knock into something, that is to meet someone by chance. Knock into something just to meet someone by chance. To in the long run. In the long run, that is in the long term. If you are talking about a long term, then in the long run. To leave for good, that is leave forever. He left the house. He leave the house for good. That means he's not never coming back. He leave the game for good. Now he is retiring. Okay. To mean business. Mean business, that is to be serious in what you say. Okay. That if you are mean about something, you are mean business, that means you are serious about it. Off and on, occasionally. Like I like to sing off and on. Okay, occasionally. Play around, that is fiddle with things or be irresponsible. You should not play around. That means you should have to be responsible. Subject in hand, that is subject in discussion, that whatever you are discussing. Up to date, be aware of the current happenings. We always advise the students to be up to date. Stop over, that is halt in a journey. We will stop over a kilometer away from our destination. That is, we will stop 1 kilometer away. Bank on is depend on something. Okay. Get away, escape, take a break. I want to get away from all of this. That is, I want to take a break from my present life. Okay. Watch out, be aware. We have already read it. Turn down, refuse. Do not turn down my proposal. Wear out, to get tired or unstable. Okay. So these were some phrases that I explained you. Now we have the practical exercise and I am going with it. Okay. What it says, that in question 1, it says that each sentence given below contain an incomplete phrasal verb. Now complete the expression by supplying a suitable preposition or adverb. So here are the options. You have to choose a one from these. Now, all Maria relatives are of the opinion that she takes her grandmother. Takes after? No. Or takes off or takes in. So takes after. Look after, takes after. So it will be after. Okay, here will be takes after. Now, the music is too loud. Could you turn back, down, up? So of course, turn down, turn down. Here will be down. Now, quick, get dash the bus. Of course, you don't want someone under the bus. Okay, so this is absolutely incorrect. Or you will have to walk home. So get on the bus, get on the bus. Okay, not over the bus. We will take this issue when we meet next week. So what we will do this, we will take this issue up. That means take this issue up means we will bring this up again. Okay. I am afraid that we will continue. Basically, it means we will continue. I am afraid that we have run out of course, run away out of juice. It is run out of juice. Okay. रन विद जूस, नो, रन आउट ऑफ जूस, ठीक है। रन विद जूस, व्हाई वुड यू लाइक टू रन विद जूस? The question number 2. Complete the following sentence by filling in the blanks with suitable phrasal verbs. Okay, so you have to put by yourself. I thought the conference was going to be boring, but it turned out. It turned out. That means finally it became. Okay, I have written, spelling is not clear, so let me write it again. Sorry, it's turned out. Okay, turned out यानी to become, यानी it become great. I feel great. He dashed the kitchen and made some tea. So that means he come into. He just get inside the kitchen and made some tea. So come into, that is get inside. The police have been looking for him ever since he, what is, escaped. Ever since he escaped, of course, that's why you are searching. So what we have heard about a break out. Break out means escape. Okay, we left an hour earlier, but we drove so fast that we were able to dash with him. You want to catch up. The president asked the member of the cabinet to dash their letters of resignation, that is to hand in. Of course, president is not going to take their resignation in his hand, but hand in means to submit. Hand in means to submit. Okay, so these were the phrasal verbs, and let me tell you easily, these are not compulsory that they will be in your examination. It is not compulsory. Also, it can be possible that the question that will come from phrasal verb will be totally different. यानी बिल्कुल अलग भी आ सकता है, पूरे चांसेस है कि बिल्कुल अलग आ सकता है, हो सकता है इनमें से आ जाए, आपका लक है. ओके, सो दैट्स बीन सेड. यहाँ पर मैं अपना पार्ट 6 एंड कर रहा हूँ वोकैब्स का. नेक्स्ट हमारा पोर्शन आप देख चुके हो कि कोलोकेशन का होगा. अब हमारे दो पोर्शन और बचते हैं इसके अंदर, कोलोकेशन और ईडियम्स, ये दो पार्ट और बचते हैं. तो कोलोकेशन का हम लोग करेंगे नेक्स्ट क्लास में. अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो प्लीज लाइक करें. अगर आपको लगता है कि आपके फ्रेंड्स को भी ये देखना चाहिए तो प्लीज वीडियो को शेयर करें. और अगर अब तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो भैया सब्सक्राइबर बढ़ाओ, मुझे भी सपोर्ट मिलेगा. लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो, ठीक है. और जब तक अगली वीडियो नहीं आती है, भाई बहुत बुरा टाइम चल रहा है, मौसम तो खराब है ही, कोरोना भी कम नहीं हो रहा है. तो बी सेफ, स्टे सेफ, be healthy, eat healthy, and thank you for your time.